Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 2K18. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are hot off the heels of a successful SummerSlam pay-per-view. We are live in Cincinnati, Ohio. Let's get this action-packed Raw on. And we're going to start the night off with women's action. Tonight there will be two women's matches in a mini tournament of a sort, a 4-woman tournament to determine Emma's next competitor. Yes, you heard it right. If you missed SummerSlam, Emma successfully defended her women's championship against Alexa Bliss and Paige, making Emma the very first woman to do so. Now, this is Nia Jax, one of the newly signed women of Monday Night Raw, and oh boy, if Nia Jax can win this tournament, she is definitely a match for Emma. Emma may be in trouble if Nia Jax is able to win this tournament. But first, Nia has to win this match, and Nia's opponent is no slouch. Let's get her opponent out here. Nia's opponent, one of the original women of Universe Mode, Becky Lynch. Episode 1 went toe-to-toe with Sasha Banks in the inaugural Women's Championship match. Becky Lynch hit Sasha Banks with what, 3 disarm hers and still couldn't pick up the victory? Can one disarm her? Do the magic for Becky Lynch here tonight as she goes one-on-one with Nia Jax, which is no easy task, but if anyone can do it, Becky Lynch can. Let's go. Becky Lynch looks fired up. The fans are behind Becky, but Nia Jax looks ready for destruction. Referee ringing the bell, and here we go. Wait a minute, Nia Jax just scooping Becky Lynch up and slamming her down to the ground. As I was saying, straight off the heels of a very successful SummerSlam pay-per-view. If you guys missed SummerSlam, it's right there on my channel. If I remember, the link will be in the description. Don't miss SummerSlam, because what a show that was, and it opened WWE 2K18 here on my channel as Nia Jax continues to dominate Becky Lynch. And I don't know if Becky, oh wait, Becky ducking? Oh, I thought Becky was gonna get a shot in, but Nia Jax is just too quick for her. And Nia Jax a side slam. Goodness. Nia Jax dominating. And look, Becky is just keeps getting back up as she gets that clubbing blow. Wait a minute, oh, Nia just planting her face first on the ground. But Becky Lynch, she comes back every time. Oh no, Nia, don't, oh, goodness. And that may be it. One, just a count of 1. Becky is fighting. That's what Becky always does. She will fight and fight. And Nia looking at the referee. Don't think, wait a minute, that might be Becky's chance right here. Becky missing a clubbing blow. Becky tossing Nia off. Oh, what a drop kick, but it couldn't get the big girl down. And oh, goodness, Becky went. Becky tried for a combination, but Nia gets it back. Wait a minute, Becky ducking the clothesline. What is Becky going to do here? Becky, you can't. Oh, goodness. I think Becky was thinking Beck Exploder, but I don't know. This big woman of Nia, she sees a whole lot of women. I don't know if Becky can get her up. I wouldn't be surprised if she did. Wait a minute, Nia Jax again. Jeez. As I was saying, I wouldn't be surprised if Becky can get her up because, well, when you're in a match of this caliber, adrenaline does crazy things. So we have to see. Nia is just so destructive. Nia has a camel clutch type of maneuver on Becky Lynch now. But look at this. Becky Lynch slips out of it. So this may be Becky Lynch's chance right here. Becky Lynch. Oh, wait a minute. Becky Lynch using her speed hits a Hurricane Rana. But this is not a time to pander to the crowd, Becky. You have to stay on Nia. And look at this. Going after the arm and bringing it down. And look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Becky looking to go into a Fujiwara armbar maybe. Fujiwara armbar. But Becky Becky seems it wasn't enough and she wants to do more damage to that arm. Becky slowly getting Nia back up to her feet and she went for a clothesline, but it's no avail. Nia's back. Wait a minute. Oh, goodness. Becky with the knee to the gut, but there's Nia with another reversal there. Wait a minute. Becky tossing Nia outside to the outside. What? Wait a minute. What is Becky Lynch going to do here? Becky Lynch tried to lift Nia Jax up, but no. Maybe Nia is too heavy for Becky Lynch. Maybe adrenaline is not all. Goodness, what a headbutt. And Becky Lynch may be out cold. Nia has Becky on her shoulders. Nia Jax, oh goodness. And I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe that is it. Wait a minute, Becky fighting. Becky fighting. Becky, oh goodness, she got her up. She got her up. I told you adrenaline can do funny things. Becky Lynch got Nia Jax up, but Becky needs to stay on her. That may have drained Becky's energy, which is why she's moving so sluggish now. But Becky Lynch, look at now going after Nia's arm. Brilliant. This is what she needs to do. She needs to stay on Nia Jax's arm here, and oh goodness, into the car. Goodness, crushed like a bug again. And Nia Jax may be just looking to end this anytime soon. Nia Jax dribbling Becky hard into that ring post. Becky Lynch, she has tried here. Oh goodness, Nia just knocking out the ring. Well, remember, you have to win the match, so a count out victory would put would give Nia a win and put her in a match next week to determine the #1 contender. Our second match of the night will be the main event, ladies and gentlemen. It will be Nikki Cross versus Ember Moon. So stay tuned for that. Becky Lynch up at a count of 4 and sliding back in the ring. Becky Lynch actually wants more, and look at this. Becky Lynch taking down Nia Jax, going for that arm again. This is what Becky Lynch trying to rip that arm out of socket. This is what Becky Lynch needs to do. Stay on Nia like this. Oh goodness, look at that. But Nia is not tapping. Nia is not budging. And Nia's just going to keep fighting. Wait a minute. Oh, whoa. Nia Jax. What athleticism from the big woman right there. We see the big guys with fleets of athleticism like that. How about the big woman? That was nice, right? Look at this. Becky somehow getting Nia up to the top. What is Becky going to do? No. No, you can't be going. No, wait. Becky. Hurricane Rana, and Becky Lynch may have done it here. And Nia Jax just pushes her off. Nia Jax ain't having it. And look at this Becky Lynch. Whoa. Nia Jax. Okay, that may be the end of Becky Lynch's momentum. Nia Jax has her up. Oh goodness, you know what follows? Samoan drop, and that will do it. We don't see hardly anyone kick out of a Samoan drop from Nia Jax. So thank you for coming, Becky Lynch. She tried to get 1, 2, 3. Yep, Nia Jax advances to the finals. Next week it will be against Ember Moon or Nikki Cross. Stay tuned to find out. Becky Lynch tried. She tried to use her adrenaline, but it wasn't enough. Becky Lynch couldn't get the job done. This match was dominated by Nia Jax. No one can say anything differently, but you can say Becky Lynch fought hard. You can say Becky Lynch fought valiantly, but it was all for naught because Nia Jax is the one standing tall here at the end of the match, and Nia Jax will be in the finals next week. Emma, get a good look because this may be your opponent. Hey, it's cruiserweight time. As you know, the Cruiserweights here on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live. And here comes one of the most exciting Cruiserweights, Noam Dar. He's picked up wins against the likes of TJP and former Cruiserweight champion Brian Kendrick. Dar, again, one of the most exciting competitors here in the Cruiserweight division. And does he have his work cut out for him tonight as he takes on the current reigning defending Cruiserweight champion Neville. And last time we saw Neville, well, he wasn't a very happy man. We saw how he almost ended, he may have just ended Austin Aries' career. Well, I don't know, we haven't seen or heard, we haven't even got a medical update from Austin Aries, so I don't know what's going on there. Nevertheless, let the Dar Wars begin. And here comes the man who calls himself the king of the Cruiserweights, Neville. And at Money in the Bank, we saw this man Neville, take AJ Styles to the limit. And it has been said that he was 1 second away of defeating AJ Styles, which I agree with. If Neville was able to do a little bit more damage and keep that Rings of Saturn on AJ a little bit longer, Neville wouldn't be Cruiserweight champion. He'd be WWE champion right now. But just look at Neville. He is, ever since that change of attitude, this change of attitude has helped Neville immensely because he's been virtually undefeated, only suffering 2 losses. One, and both of them come against the WWE champion AJ Styles. So Neville is no one to mess with. So as we get this match started, referee gonna ring the bell once again, and we have Neville versus Noam Dar, and Neville gonna immediately go after Dar and hit Dar with a suplex. And just you see the facial differences of Neville too. He always looks grumpy. He grew out his beard, and oh goodness, what a move from Neville. He muscled up a bit, so he doesn't look like a cruiserweight. But when he's in the ring with them, he just looks like he just out. Oh goodness, beautiful suplex from Noam Dar. But it seems like he looks like he outclassed him. He looks like he dwarfs him, even though Neville's a pretty short guy. Wait a minute, this is Dar's specialty, going after the knee. This is what Noam Dar's gonna do to you. Go after your knee, wither it down a little bit so he can weaken it for that champagne knee bar. Oh goodness. And the Dar Wars are working over the king. Noam Dar. Wait a minute. Neville gonna throw him out the ring. What is Neville gonna do here? Neville, no, Neville. Oh goodness. Sunset flip powerbomb to the outside, and Neville pandering to the crowd there a little bit, but he needs to pay attention to Noam Dar, and that may have costed him as he saw Dar slide in the ring a little too late. And oh, look at Dar gonna rake the eyes there. And Neville didn't like that. Neville didn't like that. And Neville, goodness, side to back suplex. And Neville gonna try to jawbreaker there from Noam Dar. And oh goodness, Dar going for that knee again. And Dar gonna go for a quick pin here. Count of 1. And Dar, whoa. Noam Dar getting a little cocky here, I see. Well, that's always been Noam Dar's game. Cocky. Wait a minute, a fisherman suplex here. But Neville reverses it to a pin. Count of 1. 1. And Neville kicks out at 1. Dar went for a fisherman suplex. Neville reversed it to an inside cradle. And Dar turned it into his own pin, which was kicked out at 1, and Neville just stomping on the head of Noam Dar. And Noam Dar maybe, wait a minute, Dragon Sleeper. Dragon Sleeper from Neville here. And Noam Dar may have to tap out here. Noam Dar, wait a minute. Neville just let go. Oh, goodness. And maybe that's why, because he saw he felt his grip loosening. But, oh, Dar just fighting back. Dar is not letting up. Wait a minute. Neville on top. Oh, vicious powerbomb from Noam Dar. The special one. And Dar trying to come down with Neville with the axe hammer. Let's see where Neville drags Dar. Neville gonna drag Dar right there and just close on him outside the ring. Neville a little bit more vicious, but you can see how cautious he is too. He's very cautious with this, maybe because Dar's giving him a challenge. But Neville, excuse me there. Sorry about that. You guys probably heard me move my mic around. But Neville, he is very cautious in what he's doing. He may feel threatened by Noam Dar. Like I said, Neville is unbeaten here in the Cruiserweight division. His only 2 losses coming from a non-Cruiserweight. But in the Cruiserweight division, Neville unbeaten. Can he keep that streak alive here tonight? Can he keep it? How long is he going to be champion? Because the way he just dominated Austin Aries on the Raw Super Show last week was just frightening. 3 red arrows to the back of, wait a minute, champagne knee bar. Dar rolled over into the champagne knee bar. The champion may need to tap out here. The champion may need to tap out. I don't know what Neville can do here. Neville just needs to reach over to the ropes or just kick Dar in the head. But look at that. The damage may have been done. Neville holding on to his knee. And look at this. Dar measuring Neville up. Insecurity. No. Neville had it well scouted. Dar been using the insecurity a lot more lately to finish off his opponents. Not sure what he has stacked in those boots down there. And look at this. And there's Dar with a hammer lock right there. And he's going to wrench it in there. Trying to render the use of Neville's arms. But Neville, that may help when Neville locks in those rings of Saturn. But it's not going to help here as Neville's going to break it anyway. And look at Neville trying to go for a clothesline. But Dar sends him over and Dar says not this time. Dar has been knocked out the ring enough here. And Dar is measuring Neville up for something. What can Noam Dar have planned for Neville here? Dar dashing around the ring. And he does nothing. I think Dar may have been trolling the fans there a little bit. And Noam Dar. Vicious DDT there. Right there on the mat. It may be padded, but that still hurts a hell of a lot. And look at these guys just going back and forth. Neville may have found, an eye poke there, and Neville didn't like it. Super kick from Neville, and Neville seems pissed. Neville, is he gonna fly here? Is Neville gonna fly after Dar? And no. Ever since the change of attitude, we didn't see Neville fly too much. He only flies when he says he deems necessary. When it's an emergency situation, it seems like. Or maybe he just does it to embarrass his opponents. To embody, or maybe it's an insult to what the Cruiserweights are. An insult to who he once was. Neville once was that high flyer, that well respected upon the fans. The fans used to cheer Neville, and now they boo him as he goes for a springboard dropkick. And Neville placing Dar. Oh, I thought Neville may have been thinking Red Arrow there, because Dar was in the perfect position there. Neville Frankensteiner. What a Frankensteiner from Neville. And oh no. Dar in the same position. Oh, thank goodness. Dar rolled over there. Neville setting up. Red Arrow. Red Arrow to Noam Dar. Goodness, thank goodness Dar was able to roll over there. Because Neville was thinking end his career. And what is Neville going for here? Oh no, not necessary, Neville. The rings of Saturn And this way, whoa, oh my goodness, Neville turning him all the way around. Dar's gonna have to tap. This is just too much, and Dar taps. Neville continues to be undefeated. What a valiant effort from Noam Dar. He actually had the champion on his ropes, but he couldn't get the job done. Wonder if this match right here was enough to impress Neville, and more importantly, enough to impress General Manager Antonio Briggs to give Noam Dar a future championship match against Neville. But that right there was the beginning of the end. Thank goodness Dar rolled over and he took the red arrow like that. But Neville victorious in this match. And Neville just still seems bitter. Don't, if he asks for a mic, don't give it to him. Neville instead asking for his championship belt. And if I were you, I'd give it to him. It's tag team match time. And this, we see a lot of odd things here in WWE. Very odd things. You never know what to expect. Well, what is Goldust doing? Seriously, what is Goldust? You see a lot of odd things in WWE. None more odd than Goldust. But this is even odd for Gold. What is this? What Goldust calls dancing? Is this seriously what Goldust calls dancing? I mean, oh goodness, Goldust is just so embarrassing. Oh goodness, I hope no one from SmackDown is watching this. This is an embarrassment to Monday Night Raw. I'm looking at the card for this. This match is just a joke for Monday Night Raw. Why would Antonio Briggs do this? Why would he? Okay. And here we go. Their opponents are Heath Slater and Rhino. And Slater's moniker, I got kids. I don't know. Hold on, guys. I'm getting something in my ear. Hold on. Yes, sir. Sir, this match is... Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Antonio Briggs would like for me to... Mr. Antonio Briggs would like for me to tell you folks at home, whoever wins this match would get a championship match against Sanity. What about New Day's rematch, sir? What about their... Oh, so you... Oh, excuse me, I didn't know. Antonio Briggs would like me to also let you guys know that he has reached an agreement with the board of directors that Raw champions would not get an automatic rematch clause. They would have to earn it. And he's saying it's time for new tag teams. Oh, goodness. Goldust with a pretty good maneuver there. He said it's time for new tag teams to get a shine on Raw. So, well, these are new tag teams, but I don't think we've seen them here in Universe mode. I know we see Heath Slater tried to team up with Jack Swagger. That didn't work out too well, as they went head to head with New Day on the very first episode of Monday Night Raw here in Universe mode. And well, shortly after they lost, they only appeared together one more week, and then quietly Jack Swagger quit the company, and Slater was without a partner. I guess he recruited Rhino. I don't know how he was able to do that. Sir, I don't know how you want me to stay enthusiastic for this match. These are What about the Revival, sir? What about them? What do you mean they're injured? What do you mean? Sir, I just saw them backstage. They're fine. Okay, what about the Lucha guys? What about them? What about, well, Enzo and Cass aren't a team anymore. So you're telling me you haven't brought in any new tag teams besides Sanity? Sir, this is just okay. I'll call it. Okay, sir. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll call it right down the middle. And here we go. R-Truth. No, Rhino with a neck breaker. Oh my goodness! Did you see that neck breaker from Rhino? I don't know who is going to win this match. An exciting tag team match we're having here. Rhino with the camel clutch maneuver here. R-Truth gets out. Rhino looking to go, trying to kick R-Truth. Wait a minute. Now R-Truth trying to go. Oh, goodness, vicious clothesline from Rhino. And R-Truth gets a quick tag to Goldust, and he gets clothesline outside the ring for his efforts. Sir, I'm calling like I would call any other match. Who cares if this is my best commentary? I'm calling this like I would call any other match, like you asked me to. Now, excuse me as I do my job. And oh goodness, what a dropkick from Goldust. And now a clothesline from Goldust. It seems like Goldie is trying to get involved. Rhino ducks the clothesline. And now Rhino has Goldie. Pile driver. Pile driver to Goldie. And that may do it. Rhino looking for Gore. Rhino hits Gore. And that may do it. One. And R-Truth gets the save. And R-Truth just takes out Heath Slater there. Rhino gonna throw R-Truth outside the ring. Goldust after Goldust was hit with a Gore, Rhino went for the pin, but Goldust was able to kick out at one. And Goldust with a rushing leg sweep on Rhino. Remember, folks, whoever wins this match would have a championship opportunity against Sanity at the next pay-per-view, which is Backlash, I believe. I believe the next pay-per-view is Backlash, and Monday Night Raw gets that main event, which is exciting. Now let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Neck breaker there. And Goldie's gonna tag in R-Truth. And now it's R-Truth's turn against Rhino. R-Truth gonna slam Rhino's hand onto the ground. R-Truth on the second rope. R-Truth trying to go for a knee strike there, but it didn't work there. Work out well for him. And oh goodness, just going after the leg of Rhino. And R-Truth with a big move there. Big move from right there from R-Truth. And R-Truth may be in the driver's seat. And oh, look at as Rhino sweeps the leg of Rhino, and he tags in his partner, Heath Slater. And Slater is pumped up. Slater is saying that the match is over, and oh, what a vicious punch from Slater. That's actually good. That was actually good from Slater. I'll give him that. Stiff, hard hit. I like that. And Slater with the power slam. So Slater can actually wrestle. Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know that Slater actually has some maneuvers in his moveset. Sir, I'm calling this like I would, right? Sorry guys, I have General Manager Briggs in my ear this whole entire match. Heath Slater. Oh, I don't know what he said, went for there. But R-Truth there to block the punch. And R-Truth went for something there. And oh, goodness. Oh, what a punch from R-Truth. Clothesline from R-Truth. And the fans are chanting Little Jimmy. That distracted R-Truth there a little bit, and Slater hits a clothesline. Goldust was there to try to keep R-Truth's head in the game. And oh, goodness, what a maneuver from Heath Slater. Slater, oh, he took a jab from Goldust, and now Slater is a little bit woozy. He shakes it off, punches Goldust. They're still chanting Little Jimmy at R-Truth and Goldust. And Heath Slater with an impaler DDT. What a move from Slater. 1, 2, 3. Thank God. Well, seems that Heath Slater and Rhino will be taking on Sanity. If you guys are religious, pray for them now. Well, Slater and Rhino they'll go to Backlash against Sanity, but I'm serious. May God have mercy on them. May God have mercy on their souls. I'm sorry. Well, I hope they do well, but it's main event time, and I can't be more excited. It's time for the second semifinal match of the women's mini tournament. And speaking of Sanity, we have the only female member of Sanity, Nikki Cross, out here ready to make her Monday Night Raw debut. Not only is it her Monday Night Raw debut, she is in the semifinals well, if she can win this match, she has Nia Jax next week. But if anyone can beat Nia Jax, it's this woman right here. The crazy, lunatic, banshee screaming woman of Sanity. As you hear the screams within Nikki Cross throughout the arena. But this is one woman you don't want to mess with. I actually tried to get a word with Nikki Cross earlier today to talk to her about this match. She just screamed in my face and laughed. Like I don't know what that was supposed to mean, but it happened. And Nikki Cross, I don't know what this is what Nikki Cross does, biting the ropes. Just crazy woman here, man, I tell you. But I like crazy chicks, so Nikki Cross is the I'm sorry, sir. I hope our producers cut that. All right, and here comes one of the most athletic women I have ever met. One of the most athletic women I am blessed to have seen compete live. She calls herself the goddess of professional wrestling. She is Ember Moon. So Ember Moon, one of the most exciting. If you haven't seen Ember Moon before, hold on to your seats. And again, I'll say it again: if anyone can beat Nia Jax, Ember Moon can. Any of these women can beat Nia Jax, because they can just use their speed. Probably better than they have to do it better than what Becky did earlier tonight. But if they can use their speed, knock the big woman down, they can do it. I'm not sure how Nikki Cross will hit her fisherman swinging neckbreaker on Nia Jax, but hell, if she can hit that tonight, that's it. Same with Ember Moon. If Ember Moon can hit that Eclipse tonight or next week, it's over. As we have a collar and elbow tie up here, and Ember Moon's gonna send Nikki Cross in the corner here, and the referee's gonna have to try to give it a clean break here, and we actually do have a clean break. Interesting. They're gonna lock up here again. Ember Moon takes control of Nikki Cross with the, well, like a little arm wrench there. That's fine. And now Nikki Cross gonna take control same way. So this is actually very interesting. And oh, look at these women just jockeying for a position here, saying each one just showing that they're better than Nikki Cross. What a fantastic maneuver there, flipping out of the armbar and then just slamming Ember Moon down. And look at Nikki Cross. Oh, went for a German. And Ember Moon was able to land on her feet. And now she uses a fall away slam on Nikki Cross here. Ember Moon just going after Nikki Cross. Ember Moon staying on Nikki Cross. And oh, what a neck breaker there from Ember Moon. Beautiful neck breaker from Ember Moon. And Ember Moon just stomping on the face of Nikki Cross. I mean, not what you normally see as Nikki Cross gets a, and there's a fireman carried reversal there. These women, everything they throw out, oh my goodness. They all have something to throw, but it seems like the other woman has something to throw right back at her. And oh goodness, look at that. Double knees to the chest of Nikki Cross. And Ember Moon tries to stay in control here, but doesn't seem for long as Nikki Cross gets her. And oh goodness. And Nikki Cross. Wow. Nikki Cross with a flurry of offense, knocking Ember Moon's head into the turnbuckle. Ember Moon gets a reversal there. Oh goodness, reverse DDT now. Like, I can't even keep up what's going on in the ring here because these women are just so fast with their reversals and transitions that every time you blink is just another woman's in control. And that's what we love here. We want our women to be competitive like this. Here on Monday Night Raw, Nikki Cross slamming Ember Moon down. Now just slamming into her with those elbows, those vicious elbows of Nikki Cross. Cross, second rope now. Cross body, no. And now Nikki, clothesline. I tell you, has there been a woman who's been fully in control of this match yet? Ember Moon was getting up, but Nikki Cross wasn't going to allow it. And what is Nikki Cross playing here? You know, she's not afraid to do anything. Nikki Cross. Okay. I think she may have been trolling us a little bit there. And Ember Moon saw it and she delivers a forearm. Count of 2 now. 3. As, oh, wait a minute. Ember Moon with the Hurricane Rana there on Nikki Cross. And Ember Moon is fired up here. And she's gonna, I don't think she's shying for position. Trying to figure out what she wanted to do. She goes for a Boston Crab, but no, to no avail. Sorry for hitting my mic there again. To no avail. As Nikki Cross just, for every move Ember Moon does, Nikki Cross has an answer. And for every move Nikki Cross does, Ember Moon has an answer. So these women, it seems that they haven't got out the filling out process yet, as Ember Moon is able to kick out of 1 there. They haven't gotten over the filling out process yet, but they should. Oh goodness, what a knee from Ember Moon, and that may have just changed the complexion of this match, as Nikki Cross is a little bit wobbly trying to get back to her feet here. And now, oh, whoa, that didn't seem right. Nikki Cross completely bone rushed Ember Moon, and Ember Moon was trying to deliver a drop kick, and Ember Moon ran it flat on her back, barely grazing. Oh goodness, what a move from Ember Moon. But as I was saying, she barely grazed Nikki Cross with that drop kick. And look at this, Ember Moon. Ember Moon seems to be in control now after that drop kick. After more so that knee to the skull. What can Nikki Cross is going to need something, because Ember Moon is trying to weaken her down for that eclipse, as she likes to call it. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought Nikki Cross was just about to, oh goodness, what double knees to the corner. But I thought Nikki Cross was about to take over there, but doesn't seem like that was the deal there. Oh, now Nikki Cross getting offense here. Nikki Cross swinging neck breaker. Nikki Cross trying to fight back. And she's gonna deliver some elbows to the shoulders of Ember Moon. And look at this, Nikki Cross yelling at Ember Moon, telling her to stay down. And there's a Michinoku driver. No, and Ember Moon laying her out flat. And Ember Moon with a vicious slam once again. I'm telling you what, Ember Moon has just been so vicious tonight. And I haven't seen Ember Moon like this, like, ever. Oh, what a flash kick there. Just a quick kick there. And Ember Moon, she's something planned here. I'm just not sure what it is. Ember Moon backing up. And Ember Moon with her war cry. Ember Moon saying it's over. Oh, goodness, what a flip into that close. And look at this, Ember Moon's out of it. Ember Moon is tired. But can she go up top? Can she hit what she's looking for? Ember Moon up top, waiting for Nikki Cross to get back up. This is not where you want to be, Nikki Cross. Ember Moon eclipse. And that will do it. Ember Moon dragging her away from the rope so it's not a rope break. Whoa, 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 what are you doing, Ember Moon? What is Ember Moon doing? What is Ember Moon? Oh no, not again. Nikki Cross, well, if one wasn't enough, two definitely will be. Eclipse, and that one will to do it. How? How the hell did Nikki Cross kick out? And Ember Moon is ticked off. And Ember Moon is just gonna give Nikki Cross a piece of her mind. But Nikki Cross gonna hit her with a Northern Lights suplex. Ember Moon couldn't believe Nikki Cross. Oh goodness, the vicious nature of Nikki Cross with those vicious headbutts. Ember Moon couldn't believe it when Nikki Cross kicked out. And I'm sure most of the fans here in attendance and at home couldn't either. Michinoku driver there, count of one, and just a count of one. A swinging Michinoku driver, as a matter of fact. And wait a minute. Oh goodness, Nikki Cross, so vicious. But she's fought the perfect match. So, and Ember Moon's hit two, not just one, but two eclipse. So, I believe Nikki Cross may have the fatigue game. Oh, what a suplex. And Ember Moon, you can tell. Wait a minute. Is Ember Moon looking for another one? Can Ember Moon be looking for? No, she just goes for a diving shin like that from the top though this time. And well, maybe Ember Moon doesn't have much left in the tank because she's slowing down, going for another headlock. And we have to see, wait a minute, Nikki Cross getting out of it. Maybe Nikki Cross is feeling some energy now. Nikki Cross, wait a minute. Here comes that swinging fisherman neckbreaker I told you about. There it is, Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross versus Nia Jax. 1, 2, what? How did Ember Moon kick out? Irate. And Nikki Cross isn't very happy. Nikki Cross kicked out of it, two eclipses. And then Ember Moon kicks out of the fisherman neckbreaker. What is going on here? Oh goodness, look at these women just going back and forth. This is awesome. This match right here is awesome. Ember Moon now in trouble. Ember Moon's gonna need a big move to get out of this one. And look at this. This may be the big move she's looking for. What a vicious punch there. And Ember Moon now Fisherman Michinoku driver. And I can't stress enough. Look at how much slower Ember Moon is moving compared to how she was earlier in the match. Look at how much slower it is taking her to pick up Nikki Cross as it was earlier in the match. And look at how Nikki Cross does it with ease. Fatigue setting in for Ember Moon. If Nikki Cross can hit, wait a minute, pin attempt from here, one, just a one count. If Nikki Cross can hit just one more swinging neckbreaker, if Ember Moon can hit one more eclipse, this match is over. Wait a minute, Nikki Cross, this crazy chick, what is she gonna do now? Nikki Cross diving, dropkick, picture perfect, and that may do. Wait a minute, what is Nikki Cross doing? She has Ember Moon up. What is she planning here? Goodness gracious! And Nikki Cross, she's choking the life out of Ember Moon. Referee, do something about it. And I think that's it for Nikki Cross. No, Ember Moon, I meant to say, but Ember Moon with a neck breaker. Ember Moon going back up top. The fans here in Nashville on their feet. Nikki Cross. Did I say Nashville? That's not. We're not here. Nikki Cross. Goodness, there it goes. Eclipse. 1, 2, 3. Ember Moon meets Nia Jax. What a match that was from two newly signed women here on Raw. And they showed you why they were signed to Raw. They went in the ring and left it all out there. But there was only one woman that could survive. And that woman that survived was Ember Moon. She calls herself the goddess of professional wrestling. Well, goddess, get ready to meet a monster. Ember Moon, Nia Jax, next week, #1 contender.